Let's check out how to use PureTrack to watch the Red Bull X-Alps 2025. We've got a panel down the bottom. You can resize that. You can close it. Click the list button to toggle that on and off. Click on a pilot to view their track. You can either click on the label or the actual icon itself. It will load their track. Some are using just their inReaches. Some are using their Navitar Omnis, which are awesome tracking units. Now the Omnis actually give us the current estimated wind of that pilot calculated on the device. Down the bottom we've got a little chart. It gives you a graph. You can just hover right over it for basic information, and if you click anywhere on the chart, it'll actually load all the other aircraft around that person at that time, so you can see exactly who they were with. The list view can be sorted and made bigger and smaller, and there's a menu top left here where you can choose what you want to see in that graph. The layers panel has got heaps of options. Let's have a look at the base map. You might want to change that, especially if you're using the free account and you haven't upgraded to PureTrack Pro. You only get access to these maps at the top here. ICGC Terrain is one that will give you a very basic terrain map. It's a bit slow at loading, so we don't have it as a default, but if you want to see where the mountains are, that's your best option for free. And if you try the PureTrack Pro free demo, you can try out all the cool maps like Outdoors. That gives you much more detail and a nice topographic map. Then there's a nice satellite view as well if you want to see where they are on the mountains. If you want to make the mountains even more pronounced, we do have a mountains layer for PureTrack Pro users. Labels can have one line or two, and the second layer can be configured to display what you want to see. Live wind, we've got wind stations all over the map. Clicking any of them will actually give you a bit of a history of that wind station. So you can see there's actually some wind picking up in that valley, up to 19 knots of gust. Climb indicators, this is awesome. Not many other tracking apps show you this, but this will tell you exactly who has climbed, who is climbing right now, and where they climbed. So here's a 2.9 knot climb, and if you zoom in, it'll tell you their height from 10,000 feet to 11,000. Click on that thermal, and it'll actually load the person and select the person who did that. Click the close button to deselect that person again. Climb heights gives you a rough idea how high everyone is climbing to on the map. And you can zoom out and see all of Europe. Rain radar does what you'd imagine it does. And down here in Italy there's some rain. None around the contest area, so that's good. Another cool tool for PureTrack Pro users, the target tool. Let's have a look at that. Click that, it puts it on the map. Now we need the second line of information on the competitors. And you'll see it says how far away each competitor is from the target. So what we'll do, we'll put the target on this upcoming turn point that they're all heading to. Now if you zoom into the competitors here, you tell you exactly how far away each competitor is from that turn point. You can actually put this target tool and snap it to any of the competitors. So let's put it on Lars there. Now it's telling us exactly how far away each competitor is from the leader. Points of interest, that'll show you where all the airfields and launch sites are, so the ones with a little windsock are paragliding launch sites. Airspace is what it says on the tin. It turns on an airspace map. SkySight, if you log in with SkySight, the SkySight layers are then available. Let's just turn that one on, for example, and you can choose what you want to see. Q Cloud Base, for example. Also handy for convergences. If you turn that layer on, SkySight has live satellite view. And this shows 15 to 30 minutes, one of the highest resolution live satellite views available for the entire planet. Up the top here, we've got the mode button. If you click that, it lets you see what you're going to have a look at. So currently we're looking at the group. If you want to see all aircraft or all paragliders, there are two options there. It will load all the aircraft flying in this area that you're looking at. And as you can see, it's a busy day in the Alps. Go on, give it a go.